A new head coach, a new era for Perth Glory. Is this the year they finally return to finals? Hey guys, my name's Lockie. This is Coach Football, where we talk all things A-League's football, season previews of every single A-League club. Today we are talking about Perth Glory, the team from the West, who have struggled over the last couple of years, but the big appointment of Alen Stajcic, who is a fantastic coach. He's proved it, the Sydney FC women's team, Central Coast Mariners men's team, for the Matildas, most recently with the Philippines, women's national team at the Women's World Cup. The guy's a good coach, and being a Mariners fan, I know it firsthand. He came into my club and really turned it around. He lifted the side from a team who were finishing at the bottom and got us to third in the ladder. So can Stajcic do the same thing at Perth Glory? That is the question. The ins and outs, first of all, some big inclusions. I mean, Ollie Sale is a great signing, a surprising signing from Wellington Phoenix, but of course a fantastic goalkeeper. Do love the signing of Oli Bozanic, Jared Carluccio, a youngster from Western Sydney Wanderers as well. They have seen a lot of players depart, but a lot of those departures weren't too surprising. Maybe players who weren't contributing too much to Perth Glory last season. The way the squad is shaping up for the upcoming campaign, it's actually pretty impressive when you look at the squad depth overall. There's a lot of coverage across multiple areas of the pitch. There's a lot of balance. You've still got the experience of Adam Taggart, David Williams, but you've still got the youth of Stefan Kolakowski and the likes of Joseph Ford, Zimmerino, Collie coming through as well. I do like the squad that Perth Glory have assembled, and there is a chance that, if they get sort of the right chemistry going there, if Stajcic gets, his system implemented in those early rounds of the season, that they could become a pretty formidable team. I can see it happening, especially when you have the likes of, Amini and Bozanic, really controlling things in midfield, two experienced campaigners who know how to run a midfield. There is the ingredients there, but it's a matter of whether they can get it going. Perth Glory have generally struggled on the road. They have struggled on the road in the last couple of years. Can they get some results on the road? That's going to be a big thing for them. But at home, I expect them to be strong this year. Look, there's not too much expectation for them. I think when you look at the transfers that they have made, there isn't really many star signings. There's no aside from maybe Bozanic, which is probably the biggest name. It feels like a while now since they made the big move for Daniel Sturridge. But look, it's a fascinating side that Glory have put together, and I am excited to watch them this year. I think the expectation for Glory, though, is there enough for them to finish finals? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there is. They're a team for me who I think will struggle away on the road. I think there's some teams on the eastern side of the country that they might struggle against. Some of those Sydney teams that are shaping up really strongly this year. The Melbourne clubs as well, looking so strong. It's just so hard to see any of these clubs pushing deep into that top six. But Glory could maybe compete for the bottom end of the top six. I'm gonna say I see them anywhere between 5th and 10th, which I know is a pretty wide window, but there's so many question marks, and the positives are like they have brought in Alen Stajcic, a good coach, and there's a couple of decent experienced players there, but it's a matter of whether they get that gelling together. It is a bit of a new look squad this year. There's pros and cons to it. They're one of those tricky sides to predict, along with the likes of Newcastle Jets, Macarthur FC, Brisbane Roar, who could really sort of all have chances, in my opinion, to push into finals this year. Perth Glory, do they do it? The rising star for me, I think a player that we really, really have to watch out for this year, who could be set for a big campaign, is someone like Zimmerino, who had an impressive sort of second half to last season, chipped in with some goals here and there, scored a nice one away to Sydney FC, and he, alongside a bunch of other young players, you could look at Benny as well, who scored a fantastic goal against West Ham in the preseason friendly. Keep an eye for all these guys to get some decent game time this season. But Zimmerino, an exciting attacking player for Glory. Where will Glory finish this season? Let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure you stay subscribed to keep up to date to more of these A-League season previews. My name's Lockie. This is Coach Football. See you in the next one.